So apparently there's a comment on yesterday's video that says, "You are incredibly interesting and I don't know why." Next comment, "It's probably your voice." Morning. So, yeah, it was like yesterday's video wasn't even all that, I mean, it was interesting to an extent, but it didn't seem that interesting. It was just that, we were mainly complaining about why we were leaving late. Now we're leaving early because Aaron's meeting got rescheduled.
Yeah.
So we're leaving at that normal Monday time, but for that weird one-on-one meeting. And it's a fair bit, a little chilly this morning, so I have pants on. Because, we haven't baked enough. Now that it's legal, I can chuckle every time I say that. The sun hasn't baked enough of the area to give us a good overnight heating. We're not sitting at 60 degrees. We're dipping down to 48 at night,
Yeah.
but going up to 80 because that's spring. But it's still, but there's no cloud, none, no cloud. Well, no, that's a contrail.
That's some haze.
That's a contrail also. I looked over there and went, the one thing I caught is a contrail, but there's nothing else in the sky. So it's going to warm up probably to the mid 80s today. So I'm thinking because of what I was doing on the field yesterday, I wasn't able to do it too terribly much. So because I was also having some breathing issues because some dipshit didn't take his rescue inhaler, which makes me think there's something also around hair. And I don't know what it is. Can set off the allergies. Apartment advantage. I love the fact that this business is still here, but it's I
get the impression they have one customer.
Us?
Yeah.
It just, I don't know. It's very strange.
I don't know. They might have Centerpoint as well.
And then maybe some of the other apartment complexes around here, but I don't know. It's always mildly comforting to try to read someone's tank top that they're wearing. You're like, that's Arabic. I was like, that's a lot of I's. And J, oh no, that's Arabic. Anyways, as I was thinking, it was just run out to THPRD sometime the next couple hours, before the view. Don't even do the video. Don't do anything. Some sprints. Because I don't need to, I need to warm up my legs and stuff, but at least it won't be boiling hot.
Yeah.
Because that's just crazy dumb. I was shirtless while I was doing that stuff, but I was so winded and term of heat exhaustion that I just was I was standing around going over things in my head, which is fine. I still need to go over and how am I going to read an offense at this point? You want to jog forward and get that train?
Yeah.
I won't cross the tracks, but bye-bye. Bye-bye. Banana. Whatever. Ooh, double train. Oh, it's going to the airport, Aaron. Oh, knows. I don't know why it's going to the airport. They've shut down most of the downtown area. Not most of it? I'll see if he gets on the train. Well, hasn't left yet, so he most likely did. I'm going to cut this off here and go back into doing Snapchat because that means I can be a little bit more goofy. Something that's a little bit more pertinent to something I was talking about, to the thing actually I was talking about on Snapchat this morning, was the fact that Instagram and Facebook are pretty much intertwined. I don't know the I don't want to say the legalities. I don't know the business side of that one. I do know that, but anyways, I've been seeing my friends back and forth on them, and if I have a friend on Facebook who also happens to be on Instagram, Instagram's like, hey, and if I follow someone on Instagram, they show up on my Facebook as a friend, which is probably, and just in case anyone has both of them, that's probably why you have friends you have nobody in common with and don't really have a Facebook profile per se, and they're from the Philippines because maybe they follow you on Instagram. I don't know, but it was just the fact that this morning I had a Montreal Alouettes Canadian football player. Instagram reminded me that I could follow him on Instagram. And I was like, what? Because your Facebook friend so-and-so. And I'm like, okay, shit. I have one. And to me, it's it's that level. And based on things I've been hearing, or at least I've been talking about, especially with comments on my game day uniform suit up and things I've been talking with at least some people in Brazil and especially and also Germany. It's really hard because I'm viewed as a football player that's when it comes down to my team, I'm like, I mean, it's not, according to a lot of the players, there is really no reason I shouldn't be getting more play time than I am, but the coach thinks regardless of how anybody feels about my play time, the fact of the matter is the coach, who is the one responsible for defense, Mark, is better, he has less anxiety, which I can totally get behind. He has less anxiety with who he wants on the field, who he, in his coach mindset, has assessed is the best to do the job. Flat out what it is. I can completely sympathize with that one. And actually I had that realization about last week, and I just sort of went, you know what? I need to just not stress out, because there are times where I wish people would just do one thing and quit questioning me, because having to do it slightly different gives me such incredible amounts of anxiety, and I'm so unsure about the whole thing. And while it may be better or just as good, it doesn't make me feel comfortable. And so I can completely get that one. And so that's that. And I am probably going to head out to THPRD here pretty soon. I'm taking care of Stronghold Kingdom. See? And I don't want to get into editing right now because I know that will take a couple hours, maybe. But I can get distracted if I get off the computer and go. I was going to leave here because it's 7:27, whatever. And so yeah, I'm just going to wait until like 7:45, because like 8 o'clock should be nice. It should be relatively warmer, but we'll do this live on like a camera. Besides, then I can, if I go out for like an hour and do sprints, then I can come back and like sit in the hot tub for a little bit. Sunny, 47. More details, current. I don't want the current, I want the hourly. Yeah, it's gonna increase by 10 degrees. So yeah, it'll be like 56 by 8, 60 by 9, all the way. It says capping out at 81 right there. AccuWeather is not very accurate. Rain thing is pretty accurate. Whether or not the intensity of rain is met. Anyways, I gotta finish up on this shit, and I will chat with you guys tomorrow for one take. I have some ideas about what to talk about and just sort of sit back and like, but I don't know. If you guys have any ideas about stuff you want me to talk about, I'm open to it.